I am here in my studio and I wanted to make a video to show you how I made my Jude earrings. So the Jude earrings are part of my summer collection that just launched about 2 days ago on the website. So excited about it. I'm actually also wearing the Logan necklace, which coordinates with the Jude earrings, but they're made very differently. They're made here in my jewelry studio here in Northern California, and they're individually handmade. And so let's get to it. Okay, so I'm standing here at my cutting station, and this is where we cut all the glass. Now, normally when we get this glass in from the manufacturer of this glass, it comes to me as really big sheets of glass. I'm trying to find a pretty one to hold up and show you. So this is one of my favorite, so simple, but one of my favorite, just a big swirly white and clear sheet of glass. And so all the glass comes to us in these big sheets, and then we cut them down most of the time to like a 1 foot by 1 foot piece, just because it's easier to manage them. And so my Jude earrings are a combination of two colors that I just created actually for last season, and it sold so well. I thought, I love this color combination. I need to keep going with it. And so it's this new color that I started using. It's like a minty turquoise. Wonder if I can show you the old turquoise. So this is the turquoise right here that I have been using. You can see there's a slight difference. So this is more of like a true turquoise. And then I got this new color, and I just thought it was just like a little bit mintier, just a lovely color. And then I've used, for a long time, I've used a mustard color of glass, and it's sold so well. And this mustard, you know, it's actually great all year. You would think it's really great in the fall, and it is since in winter, but the mustard sells all year really well. But again, I wanted to kind of shake things up a little bit. And so I got this color of glass, which almost has like more of a limey tint to it. So these two colors look so beautiful together. And so I've created these earrings. And so let me show you how I have done that. So I have cut these two pieces into strips, and then I've cut a piece of clear glass. Nothing exciting to show you, but it's just basically clear glass. And I've layered the clear glass over the pieces and melted them in my kiln. So here's my kiln. It's the smaller of my two kilns. And last night I melted these two pieces together. They're still a little bit warm, but I can pick them up. And so you can see here, basically it is, it's a little dusty on back because of the primer we put on the kiln shelf, so the glass doesn't stick to the shelf. But you can see it's this minty turquoise, and it's slid right up against the mustard colored glass. And then I don't know if you can see, but I put a piece of clear, melted a piece of clear over. My favorite thing about these two colors is there's this beautiful dark line that forms right as they meet each other. It's just a really cool effect that the glasses have when they get close to each other. And I'm sure there's science behind that I don't know about, but we're okay with it because we love how it looks. And so anyway, so the clear glass is over here, over on top here. And so now what we're gonna do is we are gonna take this and we are going to draw out the shapes of the Jude earrings. So when you order the Jude earrings online and they come to you, they look exactly like the ones I'm wearing. So this is my cutting station, and I have made this very rough sketch of like, it's kind of just a stencil I made. It's slightly larger than the Jude earring, the finished product, because I want to be able to possibly make a mistake and adjust. And if I make it too small, then there's no room for adjustment. So basically what I do is this is very, very elementary here, but I just trace it, and I have to remember to do it this way too, because I want the earrings to match each other. You know, one go one way, one go the other kind of situation. There we go, very basic. And then what I do is I have my cutter, and this is a glass cutter, but it's called, you know, it's called a scorer, I guess. Anyways, what it does is it actually scratches the glass. It has this little tip and it scratches the glass. So I dip it in a little bit of oil. This is my little oil over here. I dip it in a little bit of oil. And then really, even though I call this a glass cutter, it's not really a cutter. What I'm gonna do is I am going to, let me do it up here so you can see, I am gonna scratch the glass. And when I scratch it, then I'm able to take these pliers and I'm able to break it. And usually it breaks pretty good along the line that I scratched. And then I scratch it again. And sometimes I use my hands to break it. Sometimes if it's a smaller area, I'll use another pair of pliers to break. Yeah, and so that is pretty good to be able to take this now to the grinder and to be able to finish it off at the grinder and get it into a more perfect shape. So here I am at the next step of the process, and this is my grinder. And so this is where we're gonna take these pieces and we're gonna shape them and make them in the perfect shape of the Jude earring. Okay, so now I have these two pieces that match pretty perfectly. It's a little bit hard with my the little apparatus I have that holds my phone to get them perfect. So even after I do this video, I will make them like extremely perfect, but they're pretty perfect. And now what I'm gonna do is I am going to make them a little bit lighter because most of y'all out there really like a lightweight earring. And so this is called a lapidary grinder. And a lot of people use it like if they have like gemstones, like if you find a crystal, you can refine the edges. Oop, I'm throwing things. You can refine the edges with this kind of thing. And what we use it for, one of the things is to make things thinner. So like you can see the minty turquoise and mustard glass is, you know, significantly thick. What we're gonna do is we're literally just gonna grind some of it off. And it's tricky because you don't wanna grind too much to where it messes with the depth of the color, but you wanna grind off enough to where when a woman puts the earrings on, she can literally wear them all day and not have a heavy earring.